there's a story in there as well, which we won't go into now, but essentially he had two of his sons he blessed because they did something that he approved of. One of his sons he cursed because he did something that he was offended by. You can go read that in Genesis. It's kind of a weird, silly story, but at that time, I guess that was a big deal. And so apparently this is what happened, and it kind of makes me believe that you look at the world as a whole today and you see there are nations that are prospering and that are doing well. Then there are nations that do pretty good, and they're people live there. Things are going well. They have a living and land and all different types of things that a typical society has. Then there are a few countries that are third world countries that are impoverished. They don't have much, and it's 2025 and they're still living the way that, people might have lived 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago. And it boggles the mind because you think, how could this be possible that we live in a world today where we're going into AI, robotics, cryptocurrency, and all these like super technological things, and you still have people that don't even have drinking water near them. You still have people that have to walk 10 miles a day round trip to go get clean drinking water so that they could just start their day, or you have people who live in, huts or, shacks with tin roofs. And you think, how could this be possible that these people are living like this today with all the technology that we have? I mean, we could literally, fly containers of water to these countries and plop them down right in the middle of the village, and they'd have clean drinking water for a year. Like, we have gigantic drum containers that helicopters, giant military helicopters could fly. They do this with wildfires. They dump buckets of water, huge ones, on an entire wooded area to put out a fire. So we have all this technology, and you could say, yeah, it has to do with money and it has to do with, but people donate, people volunteer. There are ways to get that done. Why are these nations still struggling in the ways that they are? And it's specific nations that have been struggling forever. And you wonder, why have they never become prosperous?